What's going on, Vintage Drinks family? It's Charlie G, Vintage Drinks West, back in the hot seat for our entertainment pleasure this evening. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hey, Oreo. Hey, you need to chill out, baby. Oreo's going a little crazy already tonight, guys. You need to chill out. You need to chill out. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. Okay. So we're going to push some of this stuff up, make a little more room. Try to get some of these breaks going that sold out during the event weekend. Let's see here. Let's start off with a little heritage action for Mr. Josh Higgs. Let's see what we right. For Josh Higgs. I swear I could read my own handwriting sometimes. Order 1780. Hey, what's up, Bob and Jeff? How are you guys doing? What is going on? What is going on out there? Think we're gonna hold on to the win here, Jeff? What do you think? All right, Josh Hicks, these are your two blaster boxes. We're gonna set one up here just for a second. Get this first one broken. There's your sticker. What's up, Mr. Spellman? Bob? I know Bob. It's been a long time for Bob. It's been a little over a week for you, Jeff. What's new and exciting? Sneak it in there. Hey. Do not eat Daddy's socks. That's right. Fly that W. That W. No, but not Daddy's socks. Daddy's socks are not for your doggy consumption. All right, here we go, Josh. Good luck. It's been a hot minute since we opened a heritage. So, for those of you guys who showed up early, I'm sure you guys kind of noticed from my desk, I do not have any Topps Chrome Black. In fact, my inventory is extraordinarily low. Man, that is because FedEx was supposed to deliver my overnight package today, but they decided that they wanted to spend an extra day in Indianapolis. So I got no inventory update for today. Lee Castillo and Carpenter. Oops, wrong stack. So we're gonna have a little short show today, only a couple hours. We'll break some of the stuff that was that I happen to have sold in the north. But I do have still have the opportunity to get into the $100 all-day bonus for a 1968 starter set. I believe Sam told me it was like 300 cards. Yeah, 1968 starter set, approximately 300 cards. So definitely some chance to get into that. Last I checked, there's only 21, 22 spots sold in it. Zach Effen, number 225. I also do have some of these heritage packs from a hobby box that I opened. We're giving away for each $50 you spend. J.D. Davis in the blue. So there's some good bonus opportunities today. Maybe get into some set breaks. I do have some 80s baseball and football available as well if we want to go hunting. Molina, Cronenworth, Canero, and Gilbert. All right, we've got 9 people in here. Who else is in the chat besides Jeff and Bob? What is going on? Mr. Lewis, Blanco, Hicks, Manea, White. Rookie pitcher. Is that a color variation? What's this? Walter, Langolier, Slipkiss rookie, and Stroman. Who else is in chat? Well, Mr. Paul Skeens, a rookie. Chisholm, Hodges rookie. Wynn rookie. Yamamoto rookie. Gasser rookie. And Iglesias. Is that a short print? So far, a pretty good blaster. Oops. Rookie pictures. Rodriguez, Phillips, Vladdy. There we go. That's nice. Lawrence Butler to $6.99 rookie. What's going on, guys? Who else is out there besides Bob and Jeff? We got Melendez, color variation, Paxton, Scott, and Renfroe. See the Brooks Leo? Yes, I did. That was pretty nice. Pretty nice for sure. Hey, what's up, Mr. Jason Serafinsky? Hey, what's up, Mr. Charles? Oreo's over here busily collecting socks from somewhere. I was doing laundry today, so there are some spare socks floating around that he's managed to get a hold of. Might be a constant theme of the show tonight to see me rescuing socks for him. Maha, Kate Smith, Leisure, Bowers, Clauset, Long, and Pippin. No. You can have that one that you've already destroyed. How's everybody doing tonight? Also, want to point out that we are under 100 days till Nationals. We're down to 91 days until Nationals. 91 days. Rodriguez, Bregman, Waldron, Biggio. I believe that's another color variation. Yep. Thomas, rookie pitchers. Rogers, and rookie pitchers. Oreo, what you doing back there? Chapman, Hurt, Montgomery, Victor Scott, Blake Snell, McCormick, Wong, Manea, and Lipscomb. Alright, that was your first blaster box. It's pretty dang good. Let's see what we get out the second blaster box. Let's see if we get an auto. Second one is for you. Slippery fingers today. So what's so exciting, guys? Any new pickups? Things happening? Connor Phillips, Vladdy, Beater, Suarez, $6.99. Whitley, Soler, and Millis. Oh, nice. Campy's a good one. Oh, yeah, there's Yuki. Man. Yuki Matsui to 275. We also have a Revis of the color swap. Yep. Revis rookie color swap. Profar, Gray, Azuna, and Guile. Montez, Shinton, Rodriguez, Hawk White, Montez in the green, Smith, Rosario, Anderson. Siri, Ober, Marty, Rosario. There's a Killebrew insert. It'll be debut. I can't say I've seen that one before. Fraley, Podges, Curran, and Arenado. Mistapaka, Davis, infielders, Rodriguez, Pereira foil to 699. That's our third numbered card out of this box. I don't remember how many we were getting out of blasters before, but so far we've got 3 out of each one of these blasters, which is seems unusual to me, but it's been a while since I've opened any of these China blasters. Reyes, Haniger, Fry, O'Neill, Parada, Lopez, Chapman, Musawa, and okay. Last 2 packs here. Then we can go over what we got for specials and dips and stuff happening tonight. Smith, Rodriguez, Hernandez, Bregman, Martin, Merrifield, Crawford, and Jansen. Ah, that's what it is, Larry, with this year. It seemed unusual. This is 2024, but it just seems like we're getting an awful lot of chromation. 24 Rangers. Bush, Hop, and Talas. Alright, that wraps up your 2 blaster boxes, Mr. Jashix. I think you did pretty good there. Looks like you got just under a 50-50 ratio of rookies and inserts to base. And then, of course, a stack of 6 numbered chrome cards. Yes, I do, Charles. I've got it right over here. Look for that here next. Okay. So we do have a 20 and 50 for briefcases. We do have an all-day $100 thank you bonus. Like I said earlier, I believe there's only about 22 spots that are taken in that, so pretty small pool for a 1968 starter setup with approximately 300 cards in it. I do have some 24 high number hobby boxes. I've got 24 Prism Mega Box footballs. I got 1 box of Celebration 2025 left. And then I've got 81 OPG Baseball, 82 Donruss and Fleer and Topps Baseball, and 90 Leaf. Oh, I've got 83 Fleer Baseball. And then I've got, it's 83, right? 83, 84 Topps Football, and 89 Score Football. Every $50 you spend, you'll get a Heritage High Number pack that I pulled from one of these hobby boxes. We'll break it down to give away. And also, the next person with $100 of cash will get this Gaylord Perry that we have up on the screen. Alright. This is the very last Prospects box that I have. I think this might be the last one of the entire VB system, so let's see what we can get you here, Mr. Charles. it'd be wild if we could pull another Kaboom out of these. That would be awesome. Alright. Alright, here we go, Mr. Charles. Oh, also, for those you were on earlier, unfortunately FedEx, I was supposed to get a restock of product today, but FedEx decided to give my package an extra day in Indianapolis, so it did not arrive today as scheduled. So unfortunately, I will not have Chrome Black until next week. Let's go, Cubbies. Oh, man. Shit. Pirates ahead now. Charles in chat's last name is Hall. It's right there on the screen if I can figure out where to put my finger. Alright, here we go. So, is there somebody on the warning track? I hate it when they don't show what's going on. Somebody on the warning track. All right, here we go. Petrie, Holman, Jet Williams, prospect ticket. Cade Horton. Alex Clemmy is our first auto. I am not familiar with Alex Clemmy. These are definitely for the most part, these guys are ones you want to hold on to for a while, just see what happens. Teal and Herring. Welcome back, Wario. Farmello. Oh, somebody get hurt? Like fall out of the stands onto the field? Anybody? Yeah, Jeff, they said somebody was on the warning track, but given the reaction to all the players, like, on the knee and being solid, would indicate to me that maybe somebody got hurt, like fell out of the stands onto the warning track. McLean. Clemmy. Prepping for the pros. Oh, prepping for the pros. Honeycutt. And Mr. King. Mr. King's numbered to 199. Oh, shoot. Yeah. They're saying they put a fan on a stretcher, and they're taking it off the field now. Jonah Tong, that name sounds familiar to me. Number 125. Number 125. Anybody know about Jonah Tong? For some reason, that name sounds familiar to me. So number 125. We got Scarborough and Noel. Hey, what's up, Mr. Jarvie? Mr. Breck? Sajisi? Chase Alsop. Got Mizorowski. Taylor to 299. There we go. That's a good one. Colin Hook. Auto coming up here. Prospect for the Yankees, if I remember correctly. Not numbered, but Colin Hook. How you been, Mr. Eric? All right, back half of the box. Oops, I gotta open up Jake Bloss first. Here, hold on. This side. We got Mr. Bloss and Norby. All right, Blake Dunn. Just working and working. I hear you, brother, man. That's all I seem to do these days. We got Malcolm Moore, number 299. Malcolm Moore. Nori. Travis Sakura. Doutley. Blake Mitchell. That's another good one. Number 275. Blake Mitchell. Kansas City organization prospect. $75. Blake Mitchell. All right. Levine and Ivan Luciano. Jonathan Clausse, Campos, Brock Porter, not numbered, Brock Porter, Gilbert, upside down Jack Geloff to 149. Doing good in the numbered auto department. I seem to remember the last one we opened didn't have very many numbered autos. Jake Geloff to 149. Morales and Mayer. All right, last pack here. One last shot for a big one. All right, Nekji Betoni, Jake Bloss. It's probably numbered right to 199. Mr. Bloss. Ping with Malcolm Moore. Ronaldo. Sean Keys. Number 49. Thyson Neighbors. I'm not familiar with Thyson Neighbors, but number 49. Looks like 4 or 5 year autos were numbered in this box, which is really good. Usually there's only a couple. Tyson Neighbors to 49. 34-49. And over with Mr. Neighbors. Denton and Clifford, last 2 cards. This piece sleeved here in a minute. All right, let's go through what we got again. The first auto is Alex Clemmy. Not numbered. Not familiar with him. Seaver King. Prepping for the pros. I'm not... Oh, it's numbered on the front. To 199. The Jonathan Tong, number 125. For some reason, he sounds familiar to me, but I don't remember why. Mr. Taylor, number 299. Colin Huck. Auto base. Hey, what's up, Mr. Cuffman? Malcolm Moore to 99. Blake Mitchell to 75. I believe he's a good prospect for Kansas. We've got G-Loft to 149. Balas to 99. 99 or 199? 199. And then Mr. Tyson Neighbors to 49. Definitely some nice low numbers in there and a lot of numbered cards out of that box. Appreciate you, Mr. Hall, picking that up. All right, what's going on, guys? Just a second here. No, the Cubs are down 4-3 right now. So let's all have some positive thoughts that the Cubs could come back. Oh, it's another numbered card. The Sean Keys was numbered to 199. The combination of being numbered on fronts and backs is kind of annoying. They just finished up the 7th inning. So not much time. Also, we are going to have a short night tonight, just because of the FedEx mess up with not bringing the inventory. So I will only be on till 10:30. Also, guys, I do have to let you know that just because things have been super slow on Saturdays for the show, for the time being, we are not going to be doing VB West shows on Saturday until things pick up again. So, no, there'll be no show on Saturday night. Another numbered card I missed that was numbered on the front. 299 is a Doughty. So, those of you hang out with me on Saturday nights, unfortunately, I have to find some other place to get your entertainment. But I'm sure when things pick up, we'll bring back Saturdays. But for now, we're just going to keep Wednesdays. Yeah, I hear you, Mr. Cuffman. Just gotten to the point where it was just couldn't justify it. Yeah, things have been kind of slow in general, so. But we're still here on Wednesdays for you, brother. Separation makes the heart grow fonder. So we'll just have to have more fun on Wednesdays. And we're just going to make sure FedEx sends me my packages on time. I mean, you pay a ridiculous. I mean, like, we paid for priority overnight. It was supposed to be here before noon today. And it doesn't get here. It got to Indianapolis this morning at like 4 a.m. And it sat in Indianapolis till 4 p.m. It's like, FedEx, what are you guys doing? Why does it take 12 hours to get a package out of one of your major hubs? Alright, guys, what are we going to break? I do have one more pack over here to break that's sold that I have, but otherwise I've got Heritage High Number packs to give away for every $50 you spend. I've got a variety of these 80 packs and a couple Ultra Modern boxes in front of me here on the table. Oh, somebody from the upper deck, Phil, not just like the lower deck, the 10 or 15 feet down to the warning track, but like from the upper deck. Ooh, that is not good. Also, the first person to spend $100 will get that Gaylord Perry. I feel a little short today. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, let's see. I've got a Todd Malinowski 84 football pack. Let's see if I can find this order number. '84 Topps football. Todd Malinowski. Hey, what's up, Mr. Kamikaze? How are you doing tonight? Alright, here we go. This is the last thing I've got to break, guys. So let's get something else up to break. Just trying to find the order of the system. There it is. All right. All right, Mr. Malinowski. 84 Topps football pack coming your way. Let's see if we can get the Elway Marina, a little sweetness. Lots of possibilities here. All right, Bob, maybe you can just go get the box for me. Actually, it's according to the website, it has moved on from Indianapolis. It's someplace between Indianapolis and Phoenix. But man, there earlier. Probably should have just paid you to get on a plane and bring it out to me. Hey, what's up, Mr. Krause? I have one celebration box. Holloway, small. Centering on this pack's pretty decent. This would be a good pack to find one of these guys in. All right, Chandler, scratch and sniff. Instant replay with Fouts. Nicely centered too. Oh, okay, Rod. I can open it for you. I got you. Hipple. Do you happen to know the order number? That would help me out greatly if you wouldn't mind. Redskins receiving interceptor cubic snack leaders. Zach Thomas, William Gay, Upchurch, Larry McCarron. Nice weird little mark there. Pat Ryan, Board, and Chajas lead us. All right. Got a Dan Fouts, but that was about it out of that pack for you, Mr. Todd. $17323 is the order number. All right, give me a minute here. We'll break it right now. Just a moment here. Find that order 17 through 23. 17. Okay. Okay, that's all the celebration boxes they sent me. All right, let me get your sticky note here. 17. All right. All right, here we go. We'll celebrate good times. Come on. All right. All right, let's see what we get. Suarez, Freeman, Red Sox, Hero, Neto, Rosarino, Giello, Pedersen, a foil of Taj Bradley, and the Sand Altuve. El De Cruz, Game Drip, Mr. Met, Kobe Mayo, and Calce. Lugo, Newt Bar, Whitcomb, Eloy Jimenez, Castro, Bassett, leaders, Vinny P, Locklear, 8-bit ballers. Those are cool. Like that insert set. How about a Power Players Vladimir Guerrero Jr.? That's also very cool. I've only opened, I think, 1 or 2 of these boxes. So some of this stuff is still kind of new to me. Love this. These cool inserts. Wheeler, Stevenson, Mena, Brennan, McGreevy, Leon, Thomas, then the Dingler, the Sand, Judge, Slugger, Alvarez, and Spencer. What else is going on, guys? Talk to me, gooses and geeses. What is happening out there? What is doing in the world? Did anybody have any luck in the RA auction that ended this last weekend? I struck out, man. CJ Stroud. Is that oh, it's first pitch. That's why it looks a little different. Kuna 8-bit. Devers. Lubob and Green. Hey, what's up, Mr. Melcher? Hey, man, we do things right here out in the West. I pretend like I'm on the other side of the screen all the time. I like to know who's breaking. Got Mr. Sanchez in the sand. You Darvish also in the sand. Rosarino, Baxter, Correa, and Haniger. Hey, what's up, Mr. Melcher? Again, guys, I'm sorry that my FedEx order did not get here for restock. It's supposed to be here before noon. That's what we paid for. But no, it spent 12 hours in Indianapolis. And ultimately did make it Imanaga, Mookie, Freeman, Vladdy, and Diaz. But that means we'll have black next week. I believe it's 4 or 5 boxes they sent me. Some other stuff. So next week we will have some good stuff. Peter Armstrong, Volpe, Huck, McNeil, Finnegan, Tovar, Betts, Mrs. Met, not Mr., Mrs. Met that time, Seager, and Crawford. That's right, yeah, we got a bunch of OGs out here. I like seeing the OGs coming out. Speaking of the OGs, man, if you haven't made your plans to go to Nationals, you got 91 days before it starts. Nice little gold Wyatt Langford. Cactus League with Mookie, Luis Angel Acuna, Bobby Witt, James Wood, and Diaz. Orioles, Suarez, Freeman. That's why the West is the best, guys. Number 1 for customer satisfaction. Is that a number 1? All Smile, San Diego Padres. It's a purple sand, not numbered. Got a Vinny P. Sand, Julio Rodriguez, Parrot, Lindor, and Mason Wynn. Definitely, I think these are good value. I wish I had more of these. Luca, Bassett, Machado, Corbin Carroll, Aaron Judge, Pete Alonso. Yeah, the power player and the 8-bit ballers. Very cool subset. Bobby Witt and McRae. The West is the best. That's right. The Judge, Wheeler, Stevenson, Mena, Brennan, Cease, Noel, Abbott, Moore, Sand, and Pedersen Sand. That's a cool one. Game day drip with James Wood rookie. All right, Orioles, you need to come up with a better name for your mascot than Mascot, all right? Acuna and Benintendi. Yeah. Yeah, definitely stepped up the design of some of these inserts. Yeah, Celebration, which I really like. I wish they put this kind of effort into just regular flagship and not some sort of weird subset. Norby, Arenado, Jackson Job rookie, Acuna. I think it's the second Acuna we've got out of this box. Soto and Sanchez. We got Dezino, Brown, Gordon, Tampa Bay, the Reds, Lodolo, CES, Schwarbs, Povich. Got Hunter whatever. Game day drip with Acuna, Barney the Brewer, Chapman, and Amador. Our last chance saloon here for the Cubbies. Danzy Swanson's up with 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 9th. Last chance saloon. Stott, Ben Rice, Kim, Jimenez, Blackman, Cronenworth, Swanson, Stanton, Povich, Brooks Lee rookie 8-bit. That's a Goldschmidt that was stuck to it. Aaron Judge and Ruscio. All right, Baldwin, Doyle, Lindor, Hers. He's Yanks. That's Volpe. Harrison. Tovar and Darvish. Rosarina. Chisholm. The Swinging Friar. I did not realize that was his name. I just always thought he was just the Friar. Ella De La Cruz and Brian De La Cruz. All right, last pack here for you. All right, Dansby keeping it alive. Pete Crow Armstrong. Red Sox, Steer, Marsh, Martinez, Gray, Orioles, Dingler, Altuve, Skubal, Lindor, Schwarby, Shoto Imanaga, and Locklear. All right, Mr. Kraus, that wraps up your celebration box. No big hits out of that, but a lot of cool cards. Definitely like those insert sets. Definitely like the insert sets. You're very welcome, Rob. Sorry it took so long to break. But we eventually got you. And that's the game. Boo. Cubbies lost. Damn it, bullshit. I mean, we can't win them all, but that was a good game. It went back and forth. It is a little bullshit because the Pirates are doing awful this year, which is surprising given the individual players and the individual player stats, but they just start coming together as a team, I guess. But... All right, guys. What do we want to look at a break here? Remember, every $50 spin will get a high number 24 Heritage pack out of a hobby box. So there is an auto in play. Not giving away any packs or opening these packs, so this moment in time there is an auto in play. First for $100, we'll get that Gale repair on the screen. We also have the $100 all-day bonus for the thank you bonus for a 68 starter set, about 300 cards of that. What I've been told, I have no idea if there are any star cards in it or what, but all the information I got. But I do know there's only like 20 some odd entries in it, so pretty good, low entry number, so if you get one spot or two spots in it, got a pretty decent chance. Do a little Prism football action or some of these 80s football baseball packs I've got, or you just buy some set break spots. We have some great set breaks out there. I saw we added a 54 set break, one of my favorite sets. One of my target cards for Nationals potentially is a really good 54 Hank Aaron. That 52 Jackie's my big target card, but we'll see if that happens. It's going to be tough. Boy's doing a bad job at saving money for Nationals. Nice. Yeah, so do I. I've got a beautiful PSA 7 Ernie Banks. I think it was 6. No, it's a 7. That's 7. When I accidentally bought it at an auction. Got actually a really good price on it. A lot of yards to get that card when I was a teen. Oh, sweet! It's one you've had since you were a kid. That's awesome. No, I have one card in particular that I still have from my childhood. The rest of the stuff I either sold, gave away, lost to time. But it's one of the. It is a Hank Aaron card. It's one of those Hank Aaron special cards. I think it's 74. It's the Hank Aaron special card series. The one card that I have still from my childhood. I actually sent it off to SGC to get graded just so it's encapsulated. It's 1.5. It doesn't matter to me. It's one of those ones I remember from a childhood thinking it was like, a super awesome card at the time. Not really worth anything, but I remember cherishing that card as a kid. So let's see 5 banks. Let's go tonight, Tim. Oh yeah, 87 McGuire. Yeah. Yeah, I remember hunting for all those cards back. I don't know how many Topps Wood Grade 87 cards I had. How many packs? Although, I know I've I've talked about this before. How I didn't really, as a kid, didn't really buy much in the way of like singles that were contemporary at the time. Because every Christmas, my family would buy me the set. So most of the stuff I bought when I was a kid was actually vintage. And for the most part, it was all no-name vintage. It was just, hey, there's some cool old Cubs cards here, or some cool old Braves cards. Those are two primary teams I collected when I was a kid. At antique stores, when antique, to the antique store with my dad. So I didn't have too much, but I do remember having a lot of the '87 stuff. All right. Anybody want to make a purchase out there? $100 will get you into the thank you bonus. I'd like to have a couple VB Westers in it. Great, yeah, Greg Jeffries. Yeah, get my. What was it? It wasn't Beckett. Maybe it was Beckett. Yeah, the big, like not the Beckett magazine, but like the actual like baseball guide book. And going through it and looking at the value of cards and stuff, and always thinking that the cards that I had were worth the near mint value or whatever, especially the older ones. Oh my god, I only paid 50 cents for this at an antique store, and the Beckett book says it's worth $50. It's like that was $50 if it was like in mid PSA 10 condition. Oh, that's awesome, Bob. Yeah, they did it for me. I was born in 79. So I had 79 through like the mid-90s, and then that's when we kind of stopped. I pretty much stopped being interested in baseball cards like in middle school. But they kept buying them for me anyhow every year. Up until like 96 or something. And then I just got back when I got back into collecting in 2018, 2017. But anyhow. Alright guys, what are we gonna do? Nobody wants any of these high number packs? Spend $50, you'll get one of these packs. Paul Skeens rookies to 2024. All the goodies in there. Like you said, the auto is still in play. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I was definitely a heavy dipper out here. Nice. High five. I know most of us here are, the same kind of age range. Rob, we are all ready to head your way. Yep. Package up to the north tomorrow or Friday. Let me reconcile my inventory numbers here. Excuse me. Alright, celebration boxes are gone, debut boxes are gone, blaster boxes are gone. hobby. We took one out of circulation to break. 84 Tops Football. Broke one of those. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people think that. That's okay. My financial advisor thinks I'm weird. But I like to point out a lot of times my stuff is beating some of the things he's told me to invest in, so he can suck it. Alright, guys. What can we do here? We've got another about hour to go. Still haven't made a single sale, guys. That's why we cut my Saturday show. Got to get some things moving. Let's do a couple of breaks here. Just pick up some set break spots. Oh, Brian, Brian, Brian. All right, guys, what are we doing here? Or if anybody else out there has orders that haven't broken yet, with stuff you can see on my desk, I can break it for you. Just let me know what order number it is. Let's see here. Hey, Oreo, you need to chill out, babies. You need to chill out. Yes, down. So a couple of things I was bidding on at the REA auction. Still want to get a Satchel Paige exhibit. So this is a pretty nice example. I think these scratches are just in the case, not in the card. But it sold for $510 with the juice. I also need a PSA 5 or SGC 5. I don't have a 51 Monty Irvin. This is a really nice example at a 7. But I think it's sold for a little higher than it should have for $1,000. But it is a really good example of a 7. This is one of the banks that I have that's in a 7 that I would like to get an 8 in. But my 7 is a really good looking 7. So I think this sold for the right money. Actually, maybe a little less if you're not including tax. For an 8. This one I'm not quite sure. I think they don't come up very often. But this went way higher than what it should have. It's a really good example of a stand-up. They don't come up very often in high grade. I probably should have bought that one just to buy it. This is the one that this is what I really want. This is what was going to blow my budget for nationals. But it went way higher than I was willing to bid. This is a Murderer's Row side photograph. Wilson Hornsby, color and Grimm. 1929. All in fountain pen. So very early auto photo. I bid up to 5 G's, so I was willing to pay $6,000 with the juice. Plus tax. But I ended up selling for $9,300 with the juice, so I think that's a good price. Yeah, obviously doesn't come up very often. No, I did not win that. I bid up to $5,000, so $6,000 with the juice, and it sold for $9,300 with the juice. I did not win that. If I spent $10,000 this close to nationals, I would seriously consider not going to nationals at this point. So yeah, unfortunately didn't win anything in REA, but yeah, it's not a terrible thing. Don't have to always win something. Yeah, the stands to high grader price that Banks one, when it comes up, usually goes between $4 and $4.50. I should have probably bought it because they don't come very often, but I didn't. Big question for me. What is this big question? I did, however, close the deal for another 6 PSA 8 75 minis. That'll reduce my number of 75 minis I have left to go. Yeah, so do I, Bob. I've got the run of base Ernie cards, plus a couple extra ones. All of mine are PSA 8 except the 54, the 55, and the 57. And then I do have some. I have PSA 9s from 68, 69, and 70. Yeah. And a bunch of my other Ernie banks are PSA 10s. They're all on my right hand side. That's why I look over there. Yeah, I've got the Ernie Banks Scoops card in PSA 10. I've got the Kellogg's in a 10. Some of the very stamped weird oddball cards in 10. The Milton Bradley one in a 10. Slowly picking off the oddball banks. Yeah, I only have one all-star cards, like the Sporting News one. I don't know what year that is. 61, I think. Yeah. Slowly infilling the other ones as I see them. It's not something I'm seeking out actively. What's the big question, Spellman? Still waiting. Wait for somebody to pick up something here. Come on, guys. Surprised nobody's taking advantage of the $50 dip to get high number packs. Same packs that come out of this box. I use VCP. I'm looking into card ladder. What are the pros and cons of each tool? I don't remember specifically, Jeff, anymore what the pros and cons are of each anymore. I did thoroughly research it at the time when I made the decision to use VCP. At the time, if I recall correctly, the biggest difference was that VCP was way better at vintage cards than Card Ladder. Card Ladder was way better at ultra modern cards. So that's why I went with VCP. I have no idea if that's still the case. I do have to say that I'm still super happy with VCP, but I do pretty much only use it for vintage. Yeah, I haven't done the Billy Williams run. I keep thinking about it, but I think I'm gonna finish my Jackie Robinson run, and then I'm gonna do a Hank Aaron run, and then Billy might be my one after that. I try to stay focused on one run at a time. Yeah, Billy should be easier from a price standpoint for sure. Nice. I don't have any of the post Ernie's. I don't think there are any food issue Ernie's. I have the Kellogg's one, I guess. Oh, nice, yeah. You guys know I love my Fatimas. Right there across the back. Still looking for my Wildfire Schultz to complete the Cubs set. I mean, it's cool. You know, I mean, 1914 Fatimas. Real photos. 100 plus years old now. Very cool images. 100-year-old real photos. Yeah, Bob, my mantles are kind of one of those things that I happen to get from time to time. I don't seek them out, but when I see a deal on something, I'll pick one up. It's definitely one of those runs that I've got that's opportunistic. It's like, oh, somebody's got a really beat up one for $50. Okay, I'll buy it. You know, they'll get graded and be a 1.5, something like that. I keep wanting to pull the trigger on a 51 Bowman mantle because I still think those are terribly underpriced compared to the 52 Topps mantle. So I think there's a lot more room for the 51 mantle to increase in value as opposed to the 52. And also, the 52 is currently out of my price range, but a decent low grade 51 mantle is not. I mean, it's still expensive, but it's not an unbearable cost. Nice. It's you know not to poo poo on that card. It's surprising how much less the oddball mantles are worth. Those all-star mantles are significantly less valuable than the main mantle the same year. Also, guys, as a reminder again for those of you who weren't here on here earlier, I will be tonight's show is going to end at 10:30 because of inventory issues. And then also the VV West Saturday shows have been discontinued for the time being. Hopefully, economy, market, whatever, picks up some. We get a lot busier. We can bring back the show, but for the time being, just couldn't justify it with the lack of sales on Saturdays. So we'll just be on Wednesdays. Normally it'll be our usual 3-hour show till midnight. Depending on whether or not FedEx screws me over getting inventory, but I should be able to get you my package for tonight, tomorrow, which I'll use for next Wednesday's show, so we should have plenty of stuff to look at tomorrow to break. Or next Wednesday's break. Yes, Jeff. I guess, yeah, I thought you were here earlier when I said that. Look, Oreo's shocked at that news. He's looking at me like, Daddy, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's funny how I did that. Yes, Jeff. Yeah, sales have just been so slow, just can't justify having the show anymore. If we continue to have poor shows on Wednesdays, might not have Wednesday show anymore either. But can't tonight's just because we didn't have any new inventory, so I hope. Yeah, I know a lot of people are concerned about the economy, with everything that's going on in the world, so it is understandable. I'm hoping next week. I don't know if we got if for next week I will not have. I know for a fact I will not have the next Bowman release. I believe Bowman comes out next week, next Wednesday. Double check. Yeah, Bowman comes out next Wednesday, 7th. Yeah. I've ordered some for myself personally. So sometimes I get those orders for my personal pre-order from Topps the day before or the day of. So maybe I'll have some of those over live with you guys just for funsies. That's right, you guys drink and cause mayhem. I bought 2 boxes of Jumbo, and I bought half a case of blasters. So I got 20 blasters and 2 Jumbos. Still trying to be a good boy and save some of my pennies for nationals, but I happened to get the Topps email for pre-order and happened to see it before it sold out and bought some, so. Yes, the Jumbos still have 5 autos in Bowman. And if blasters stay consistent, there's usually, at least in previous years, was 1 auto every like 8 boxes. So I'm disappointed in myself that I missed the Topps Chrome Black pre-order stuff, but I would like to order some, especially the new configuration. We'll see how the market goes with those boxes and see if they come down any. I think right now you can get them between like 260 and 280, depending on where you're buying them from. I got them directly from Tops. You missed a lot, Bob. Just gotta come back and hang out with the boys. What's happening, Mr. Craigo? Let's see how. Yeah, it's understandable, Bob. Yeah, sorry that happens. Heart goes out to you. Oh, man. Jeff just needs, at Nationals, just needs to beat J5 a little. Just a good old little beating. Still think you should beat J5 just a little bit. I mean, just for funsies. Oh, guys. Alright, guys, what else is going on here? We got like 20 minutes left to go before we call it a night, guys. And nobody has entered into the $100 thank you bonus. Only 20 entries left were in it from the North Show. I'll run that here before I go off. Alright, so an article about that fake. Okay, yeah, what's the word? What happened to the fan? Yeah, I'm kind of cruising YouTube, but I haven't seen anybody post anything yet. Usually somebody's recording that posted on YouTube. Excuse me. Oh man, unresponsive. Oh, ouch. Okay, I found a video. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly how high that is. 20 feet would be kind of a short two-story building. But there's a link to Instagram that very clearly shows the guy falling. Actually, for reference, 20 feet's going to be like a third floor. 0 is the first floor. Plus 10 would be the second floor. Plus 10 more would be a third floor drop. So that's definitely quite a drop. It looks like the fan intentionally jumped. There did not seem to be any pushing involved, or that very much appeared to be intentional. I'm gonna guess alcohol was involved. Yeah, definitely did not look good. Does not look good. Yeah, not good. Not good. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, darn Canadians blocking Instagram videos. Alright, guys. Another 10-15 minutes before I give away. Let's see, do we even have any briefcases to give away? Let me check. Let's take a look-see. Yes, I do have a couple briefcases to give away as well. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom and refill my water. Oreo. Good boy. You be a good boy. Okay. All right. Canada's got some weird laws, I guess. Actually, I think that's a good thing. I mean, I know if it was me accidentally falling off a railing and it was on film, I really wouldn't want that aired over the internet. But I'm sure there are other platforms that would ignore that type of request in Canada land. Alright guys, another like 10 minutes to go, and then we're going to give away the $100 thank you bonus for 68 starter set, 300 plus cards, and the briefcases. Excuse me. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Nope, no football in my collection. I did have a Sweetest rookie, but I'd use it in a trade. Nope, just baseball. Still don't know where I've got a hold of those cards. It will remain a great mystery. Oh, nice. Alright, guys. Let's see here. Alright, guys, we're going to start giving away stuff now. We are going to start off with the... Oh, yeah, awesome, Chris, yeah. Shoot it on over, and if I see something, I'll let you know. We're going to do the $100 thank you bonus first. We are going to randomize the list 7 times. Oops, wrong button. Only 21 entries in this, guys. 7 times for the winner. And the winner at 7 is Bill Zeltner. Bill Zeltner taking home the 68 starter set. I'll get the cases up here. Should be 3 to give away. Yep. Alright, here we go. Briefcase time. We got Joey Giamardo. Must be a new vintage breaker. I don't recognize that name. Good luck, Joe. Man. We got down the volume on that because it is loud as hell. Wow. Okay. 1,000 points, 78 tops the baseball set break spot. Bob, Cajun Bob for number 23. Another white one, probably the same price. $10.78. And Bill Zeltner, our third and final briefcase for the evening. There we go. We gave away a red today to Bill Zeltner. Congratulations, Bill. What's in the red case, you may ask? It's going to be an 83 Topps Football Wax Pack Personal. That's a pretty nice prize. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the show tonight. Again, the guys there, for the time being, not going to be a Vintage Week's Saturday show. Jeff, please direct that information to the north. I can only tell him so many times. So, maybe you guys, I'll see you next Wednesday from 9 to midnight. Or maybe a little early if Sam's wants to cut out a little early for himself in the north. Yeah, have a good night. Take it easy. Be kind. Be nice. Wash your hands and all that good stuff. Good night, guys.